Hey everyone, कैसे आप लोग? So in this video we will be making a retry mechanism in JavaScript. Okay. So अगर मैं आपको सिनेरियो बताऊँ, what will be the use case? So let's suppose we are adding a payment in our product, ठीक है, और आप like payment करते हो, ठीक. So if you get the payment successful in first go, तो आप दिखा दोगे payment successful. और else हम क्या करेंगे, हम वो जो fetch payment status की API है वो for a particular period of टाइम रिट्राई मारेंगे लाइक फॉर एवरी फ्यू सेकेंड्स, लाइक हर 2 सेकेंड के बाद, ठीक है. और अगर हमें उस पर्टिकुलर नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स, लेट सपोज वी आर डूइंग इट फॉर 10 टाइम्स, ठीक है, अगर उस 10 टाइम्स में अगर हमें सक्सेस मिल जाता है तो हम पेमेंट सक्सेसफुल दिखा देंगे. और एल्स यू कैन शो like you can call our customer care support, or like your payment status will be updated like after 24 hours, ठीक है. तो वो सब तो मैंने अभी नहीं कराया, your payment status will be updated after 24 hours or you can visit customer support. So what I am doing over here कि अगर हमारा 5 बारी में सक्सेस आ जाता है तो सक्सेस दिख जाएगा, ठीक है. और एल्स ये प्रिंट होता रहेगा यहाँ पे कि वी हैव रिट्राइड फॉर 1 टाइम, सेकंड टाइम, थर्ड टाइम, एन नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स, ठीक है. सो दिस इज़ समथिंग जो हम बनाने जा रहे हैं, ठीक है. सो ओके, सो अभी के लिए मैंने क्या किया है, लेट मी शो यू. सो फ्रेंड्स, अभी के लिए आप देख सकते हो कि एक हमारे पास मेक पेमेंट का बटन है और एक सर्कुलर प्रोग्रेस का लोडर है, ठीक. और इफ़ आई टॉक अबाउट what how I have created this UI, I have simply used material UI, okay, circular progress, box and button, in which we simply have this box container, okay, and within that we have this circular progress and we have this button. Cool. So what we can do now on this make payment click, okay, over here, so we can write our entire business logic over here, entire code that we want to write, we are going to write over here. And so how we are going to, okay, so what will be the approach? The approach will be like I will create 2 functions. In one function I will simply mimic the API call like we did in shopping cart application, using promises and set timeout. And in another function we will be writing the logic for retry. Okay, cool. So let's write the first let's mimic the API call. Okay, so why I didn't choose any API call, because it might return success every time, but I also had to show you the failure case also, so that's why I'm going to mimic the API call. Okay, so inside this what we are going to do, we are going to create a new promise, and inside that promise we are going to add our set timeout. So inside that set timeout we are going to have this random number between 0 to 10, okay. And now what we are going to check, if our number that we are getting is greater than 7, okay, then we are going to resolve, else we are going to reject it, okay. So friends, like this, if our number is greater than 7, then we are going to resolve it, else we are going to reject it, okay. And we are going to the set timeout will take 500 milliseconds, okay. So we will be getting a response after 500 milliseconds. So this is how we can mimic an API call, and we have to return our promise also. Okay, so I hope this particular piece of code is clear to you. Now let's try the retry mechanism. Okay, so friends, one more thing, we are going to export them. So friends, this retry function will take 2 parameters. One will be the callback, and second you can pass the number of times you want to retry it. Okay, so for like right now I will be passing it default as 5, and cool. So this will be also returning a promise. So friends, let's let our retries be 0 initially. Like basically we are running a counter, simple counter. After that what you can do, you can simply like create a set interval and you can store it in an interval, okay. Cool. So inside this set interval, okay, so now you can pass over here like 2 seconds or like 2.5 seconds. like this is the period of time like after which we will be like we will keep on checking the payment fetch I mean to say fetch status API. Okay, right now I don't have any payment fetch status API. I'm just trying to give you higher level idea of like of the real world scenario. Like in real world scenario we'll be having a payment fetch status API, so that particular thing we will be like calling after every 2 seconds or 2.5 seconds. Okay, so now over here goes our logic. So if our number of retries become equals to n, then we are going to simply say that we are trying for the like we are trying for last time, and we are going to clear our interval. And over here what we can do, we can simply clear the interval and just simply pass this interval variable. One more thing that we need to do, we need to like increment retries, okay, number of times. Okay, cool. Now after this, as you can see, this API will either resolve or it will reject. So how we are going to handle it? We are going to handle these cases inside this try and catch block. Okay, so friends, what we need to do now, first we need to call our function callback. So friends, we are simply going to call the callback, okay, the function. Basically this will be our callback, and as we can see it is going to return a promise, so we have to await it. Let's await it over here, and for this we also need to pass async over here, async. So now what we are going to do is clear the interval, and we are going to resolve it, and we will be passing this value as true. Okay, one more thing we need to okay, so we can console it also, like we have like over here successful. Friends, this is what we are going to console, operation successful, and we have retried this particular like number of times. Okay, like retried is this particular period of times. Over here also we are going to have this retries only and not n. Okay, okay. Now we are done with our try block. Now we will be handling the error case. So over here let's take out the error, and let's console unsuccessful. So we have consoled unsuccessful, and we have retried this particular number of times, and we are also providing the error. Okay, cool. So friends, these are the two functions. One is API call and another one is retry. Okay, okay, and we are not using this reject in this. So yeah, another thing that we are going to do is export it. Okay, now what we can do, we can simply import it inside this. So friends, inside this make payment, what we are going to do, we are going to call this retry, and we are going to pass this API call, basically the API that we have to retry for a particular period of time and after a particular seconds. Okay, now as we know, this is async. We have to await it to get the response, and we are going to get the response. So let's const response, let's console it also. So friends, now I'm going to make two states, one to show loading and another one will be the success and unsuccessful messages. Initially it will be false. Over here will be messages, okay, these success and unsuccessful messages. And the default state will be empty string. Okay, a small check will go over here, like if we are getting the true response, the success response, we will do it like show loading will be false. Okay, and on payment click, show loading will be true. Okay, cool. And over here let's set our message to be payment successful. Okay, so now friends, what we are going to do, we simply need to add few checks like on loading. This is going to be like visible on loading only. Or else we are going to show this button. One more thing that we need to do is, let's have H2 over here and let's have the message over here. Okay, cool. I hope the entire code is clear to you all. Okay, so now let's see if it works. So we simply have our make payment button, and on let's click it. Okay, so our loader is visible successfully. Okay, so in first try we got unsuccessful, and it is showing that we have retried one time, second times, and in third go we have got operation successful and we have shown this payment successful. Okay, so friends, let's go through the entire code once more. Okay, so we have simply mimic this API call. In this we have done nothing but simply returned a promise. Okay, then we have used this set timeout, and for success and unsuccessful case we are simply using mat.random. Okay, and next we have, friends, this retry function in which we are taking the callback and number of time we want to retry. Okay, inside this also we are going to return a new promise, and it is simply a counter. Okay, and then we have created this sent interval, and the value that it returns we are storing it in this interval because we have to clear it also. If our number of retries matches this n, okay, then we will be showing that we are trying for the last time and we are going to clear the interval. Okay, or else what we are going to do, we are simply going to call this callback for particular period of time. Okay, we are simply going to call, and if it resolves, it is going to come under try block. Like basically if it resolves, what we are going to get, we are going to get operation successful, and we are not going to run our set interval again and again. We are simply going to clear it. We are simply going to resolve it because on this, and we are going to resolve true because we have to have this in our condition. Okay, and in our reject case, in the else portion over here, okay, as you can see, error that is printed over here. In this else case, what we are doing, we are simply giving us like unsuccessful retried this particular period of time. Okay, so I hope this particular piece of code is clear to you all. Okay, we can run it one more time. Let's see what we get. Okay, so friends, you can get this case also in which it is unsuccessful for like n number of times. So in this, what you can do, you can show that you can like call the customer care support, or you can try after 24 hours. Okay, let's check one happy case also. So friends, I hope the retry payment mechanism that I wanted to show you is clear to you all. If you have any doubts, then do ask in the comment section. And I guess if you have liked the video and its content, then please like, share and subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching.